Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Libra May 13, 2022. Today you just might have to go with the flow. If you try to control things, the thing that you are trying to control will probably slip right through your fingers. You could feel a bit out of sorts today. Just be patient as people around you express some surprising opinions. When you wake up tomorrow, things could be very different. Today might seem like it was just a dream. Watch the sunrise today. Open your eyes to the beauty around you and let it inspire you to take action. Someone may be trying to throw you a curveball, so be ready for the unexpected. You have a tremendously generous heart that you should share freely with others. Your helpful nature will draw others to you and help you skate effortlessly through your day. Teach someone a lesson that you know they need to learn. You will have a very nice day. You have been working really hard these past few days, and those around you are showing you their esteem. Your ideas are appreciated by everyone. Try to keep the same line of conduct while also working well with others. But, you should try to become a little more imaginative. Feel free to match your plaid slacks with your polka dot blouse today. Accessorize with a pink feather boa and a striped jacket. Let the oddball within you shine brightly. This is a terrific day for you, and you should feel free to express yourself openly and loudly to the world around you. You should experience a great deal of self-confidence that you should take full advantage of at this time. Your open manner is reflected in your private life, taking pleasure in talking to new friends and exchanging points of view. Your friendly attitude could turn spontaneous chats into long-term friendships. Your family is very satisfied with these changes and enjoys your positive charisma. You need to shop. There's something waiting for you that you pretty much can't live without. You could have luck online, in a thrift store, or at a garage sale. Connecting with those people you admire most, you cannot help but make it obvious you fancy them. Your honesty and charm provide you with a pleasant naturalness that helps you succeed, and you flirt in this way. Your tenderness and sensitivity lets you get away with this direct approach and make headway. There is a tremendous amount of physical energy building up within you. Be careful that you don't let this incredible force come out in the form of a heated argument against someone you really care about. Perhaps you suddenly feel as if everything is caving in on you, and you desperately need some means of escape. Go outside. Put on a pair of sneakers and go for a good long run. Find a way to release this tension. Take care that you play by the rules when it comes to competition. It can be easier than usual on this high-energy day to get a little carried away. Strive to keep things friendly, and keep in mind that you can achieve your ambitions through strategic planning and taking things one step at a time. Direct this day's essence toward these objectives and you will find yourself successful. 3. Given your love of cooperation and expression, you're sure to take greater satisfaction this way. You may be quiet on the outside, but there's a veritable chatterfest going on inside of you. If you could only walk in the country for a few hours to meditate and quiet the voices shouting inside your head. You can't seem to stop thinking about what the future has in store for you. Regardless of whether you spend the day in the city or the country, your head will be in an altogether different place. Make sure to look both ways before crossing the street or the cow path. A day after the second Mercury retrograde phase of 2022 began, there are even bigger changes today, as Jupiter leaves your career sector. While Jupiter will be back in October to tie up loose ends, and this gives you 5 months for his long-term goals and ambitions to play out, as he moves into his final 2 weeks here, Mars ushers in a new sense of urgency. With Jupiter gone, there is a chance to shift your focus from the long to the short term and onto what you can do with Mars' professional passions, fighting and competitive spirit over the next 14 days. With no planetary activity on the romantic and relationship fronts and none due until the second half of the year, the Moon's monthly visits have become a vital link to both. With the Moon returning to your romantic sector tomorrow and to your relationship sector a few days later, this brings you to an important point in any month for addressing work-life balance issues and for making your life as love-friendly as possible. Our eyes in the sky. There is a lot happening at once with today's transits. A strong pull between air and fire has its hand in moving things forward in a practical way and jumping into things courageously. Remember that everyone thinks they're right at this time. There is a conviction in the collective that can go either way. Pay close attention to the news you receive over the next few days, and don't give up on your dream. With plenty of raw and real conversations going on, you might come to a conclusion that you have needed to see and understand for many years. This sentiment is brought to you by the minor connection between the Sun in Libra and Neptune, which is retrograde in Pisces, and by the North Node of Destiny. Emotions could be erratic, forcing us to see relationships from a different perspective and allowing us to be more selfish when it comes to partnerships. Never compromise your needs and desires for those of others. This could cause a complete change in direction for your internal compass. Above all else, we are aware of the fleeting nature of time, and seek to use our energy deliberately to make a lasting impact on the world. This is a good lunar period for practical work that benefits from a slow and steady approach. We should, however, be cautioned not to identify so closely with our professional aims that we lose sight of our overall happiness. Beware depressing and negative self-talk, or falling victim to the trap that your worth hinges on your productivity. In the morning, the moon forms an uplifting sextile with Jupiter in Pisces, indicating that we have big dreams and we know that a sensible approach will enable us to achieve them. Although we might equate success with wealth and influence under the Capricorn moon, the sextile to Jupiter offers a more compassionate lens, enabling us to recognize that real wealth lies in creating positive change in our communities which will endure into the future. By setting up efficient structures, we create platforms for powerful manifestation magic, paying good fortune forward and helping others see their dreams become realities. The desire to write down your thoughts on a subject you've been either thinking about or possibly even researching could come upon you today, even if you don't try to do any more with it than post it on an internet news group. If you've been thinking about trying your hand at a magazine article on this or any subject, this is the time to get started. Your mind is sharp and your self-expression free-flowing.